Yo, what's up? Koly Kolgate here. Gonna take this opportunity to answer a couple questions that were asked to me probably about 2 weeks ago. I posted a status on Facebook, like, whatever, ask me questions or something. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I saved a few of the good ones, a lot of silly ones, whatever. You guys are cool. I don't know. um, so yeah, here we go. I'll just jump right into it. I think I've got about 12 or 15 of them, so I'll answer them as quickly as I can just to get it out there. I think this is a good way for me to get some information out, and then you guys to learn something. So here we go. Am I really retired? Yes, I am really retired from solo music. That doesn't mean I'm not going to do music anymore. It just means I'm not going to be releasing full-length albums anymore. I might do a single, probably won't, but I might. I might lend my voice to other artists for features, and I'll definitely still be doing Trap House Raid stuff. Just won't be releasing any full-length albums or EPs or mixtapes or anything like that ever again. Will I do a farewell tour? No, I won't. I didn't even really do a touring per se as a solo artist. Anyways, I was kicking around the idea of doing a farewell show here in Cleveland. That seems to be kind of one of those things you do, I guess, but I never actually booked anything, so I haven't actually had a farewell show. So, I mean, if the opportunity presented itself, I would definitely play a show. I mean, I don't know if I'm necessarily done with playing live shows as a solo artist, but I think that kind of comes with the territory of being retired. So if the opportunity came up to play a farewell show, I might take it, but as of right now, no, I haven't done anything and there's no plans for anything. Will there be another THR album? Probably. Trap House Rave is something that all of us in the band just really like doing because it's fun and we can just kind of do whatever we want and make music. So, I mean, there's really no reason why there wouldn't be another album. Well, we've talked about it already. We're talking about a mixtape and stuff. The only thing that's really holding us back right now is that Jimothy is moving, so the studio's moving, so we can't really record right now. But that's definitely not anything that isn't going to happen. I'm sure it will. I just don't know when. What's your favorite song that you've done? My personal favorite song that I've ever done is probably off of Freedom, and it's probably going to be Bittersweet or Can't Do It Again. Mainly because they may not be my best songs, but to me they mean a lot because I really got a lot off my chest in both of those songs. So that they're my personal favorites, but I don't know, I also really like Born to the Dirt a lot. I think that's just a good song in and of itself. Probably those three tracks, somewhere in between all three of those three tracks, if that makes sense. Who do you look up to in music? It's a good question. I don't know. I really like artists that aren't afraid to be honest. It's hard to say. Like, I really like Villavallo from him. Not because he's singing about things that I relate to necessarily, but he's just very genuine and very honest in the way that he presents his music and his words and his ideas and things like that. And I really like, as far as rap goes, I really like artists like I don't even know, I'm so jaded on rap anymore, but like Chamillionaire, because he's very honest, you know what I mean? Like he's saying a bunch of dumb stuff about cars or whatever it may be in some tracks, but he has other tracks that are just very genuine to who he is, and I appreciate that as somebody who tries to do the same thing. There's a lot of guys out, a lot of rappers out now that just say shit to say it, and that's cool, whatever, you can make a good song that way, but I'm not going to appreciate what you're giving to music. Like, whatever, thanks for the song, but I'm not going to cherish it. Other artists from my past are like Tracy Chapman. I love everything Tracy Chapman's ever done. If you know me, you know that. I think there's never been a more genuine and honest and pure musician, singer, and lyricist than her. That's just my opinion. What inspires you to rap? Um, I can't really say anything inspires me. I just kind of found out I was somewhat good at it one day, and I saw it as a really interesting way to vent and get all my shit out there. You know what I mean? Like, I used to write poetry, like I'm sure most people did in middle school, whatever. I was stressed, I was troubled, had a lot going on, so I would write these poems, and I noticed eventually they would turn into songs, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what genre this is. It's kind of like pop punk, but maybe I can add a few more words here, or maybe be a little bit more visual here, and then bam, it's a rap song. And I'm like, okay, well, now let's actually try to do this. So I did, and whatever, it just happened to work out that way, that I was actually good at rapping and storytelling, and writing these songs that ultimately were rap songs. um, but what inspires me to keep doing it, or well, what had inspired me to keep doing it, was just, I'd be a liar if I said it wasn't, the fame aspect of it. I mean, I never wanted to be famous, but I definitely wanted to get my shit out there. I definitely wanted people to hear what I was doing, 99% of the time. So that's, I don't know, nothing really inspired me except the will to just keep making more music, I guess, if that makes any sense. Why did I add Koly to my name? I'm assuming because I used to be Kolgate publicly, I guess, and now I'm Koly Kolgate. I don't know. A lot of people started calling me Koly instead of Kolgate, and I for whatever reason, I like that. And I was, I think back to like rappers like Melly Mel and things like that, and it just kind of, Koly Kolgate kind of sounds good. It sounds like that's, if you're gonna have a fake name, you might as well have a fake first and last name, I suppose, right? Who is your favorite person to work with? Ooh, outside of Trap House Rave, the guys in Trap House Rave, I've not really worked with that many people. I've not, you know what I mean? Like, I've had a pretty lengthy career, and I've only worked with a few people in that career. Those being Zup, Vino, JJ Demon, Kill Paradise, and a few other miscellaneous collaborations along the way. My favorite person to work with, though, hands down, has always kind of been Vino, because we started together, so it only makes sense that I'm most comfortable with him when it's been a while since we've actually been in the same room to record something, but whenever we are in that environment or on stage together, it seems natural. It seems like it seems right, I guess. So I guess he's probably my favorite person to work with. Sup would be a close second, because he's super talented, and he knows how to make any track sound better than it was intended, I guess, if that makes sense to you. What's your own favorite song or album? Where I did song, I guess my own favorite album, I mean, probably Freedom. Obviously, I'm gonna say that because my newest one, but I also feel like I was most honest on Freedom, outside of my like really early works where I was really being like too honest, I think. After I did all my other albums, I didn't, I felt a certain way, but it never felt like I was done. Like, after I did Freedom, I really genuinely felt like, okay, that's it. I don't have anything else to say right now. Like, nothing's in my system. You know what I mean? Like, this is good. I got it out. So I feel like that was the best venting album I've ever done, I suppose, if that makes any sense. I say that a lot, if that makes any sense. I must not make any sense at all to anyone or someone out there. It's like, nothing this guy is saying makes any sense. On Freedom, you seem mad. Why you mad, bro? Yeah, I mean, I was kind of mad. Like I said, I was venting a lot. I had a lot of frustrations against, myself, this fucking city of Cleveland, and how they just constantly like to jump on the bandwagon for whatever garbage fucking rap act or whatever or band is out. Meanwhile, somebody who's a little bit different, or maybe not as, professionally polished or fake, if you will, as somebody else is, I don't know, like, you see a lot of, I don't know how to say it without sounding like an asshole. There's a lot of shit out there that gets like worshipped and put on this really high pedestal, and it makes other artists, myself, and people I know and people I've seen, it makes us have something that we have to try to be like in order to get any sort of attention. And I hate that. Fucking hate that. What do you think of other rappers in Cleveland? There are some that I really like, and there's some that I really dislike. And a lot of that's personal opinion, based off of their actual character, not their music. Most rap music, underground rap music, or unsigned rap music, whatever you want to call it, sounds the same. So I can't really judge, Johnny John's versus, JoJo's fucking album because they sound identical. They're both using the same fucking beats and the same mannerisms and the same shit they're saying. So it's not necessarily like, oh, I like this guy, I don't like that guy because of their music. It's not like that. I judge people based on their character, as you should. I don't blindly judge people if I don't know them. I don't blindly assume that all rappers are talking about the same shit. I'll listen to it, and if I don't like it, I don't like it. I can't really name any names right now. Let me rephrase that. I'm not going to name any names right now, but I will say that I do like a lot of artists, and I'll let that be known via Facebook who I'm into at that moment in time. If you're a local rapper and I'm friends with you on Facebook, that means I like your stuff. You know what I mean? If I'm not friends with you, I'm either A, not aware of you, or I don't like your stuff. If you think I'm not aware of you, send me a message or whatever. You think I don't like your stuff? I probably don't like your stuff. Because you don't like your stuff, because you think other people don't like your stuff. And the last question. What will bring you out of retirement? Probably a whole lot of nothing right now. I don't know, like, it's weird because after I did Freedom and after I really did make that decision to be done, I even battled with it myself, like, no, something's gonna hit me and I'm gonna want to start writing again. And I kind of had a day like that where I wanted to write something, but that only happened once, and I haven't been inspired to do anything musically as far as my solo stuff goes since I wrote the songs and recorded the songs for Freedom. And I know a lot of you are like, well, it's only been a couple months, but if you're a musician, you know that, like, as soon as that album's done, if not while you're working on that album, you're already started the next project or thinking about it. The gears are going. I haven't had that happening with this. I've had the idea and the drive to create something new with Zup, with this whole Breakfast at Tiffany's thing that we wanted to toy around with, and the Trap House stuff, but I haven't wanted to sit down and write anything personal since Freedom. So maybe some crazy life-changing event will bring me out of retirement. Maybe a fat-ass check from a huge-ass label. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really think of anything right now that would really effectively bring me out of retirement to make more music for people that either aren't listening or don't want to hear it. I don't know. That's all I got. There were some other dumb questions, but I skipped over those because you guys are idiots. I love you. If you have any other questions, I guess submit them in the comments here on YouTube, not on Facebook, on YouTube, and then maybe I'll do another one of these. Maybe I won't. I'm notoriously lazy for when it comes to this kind of stuff. So, and most things in general. If the grass needs cut, I'll cut the grass, but probably not gonna do the dishes.